Now, one quick point just before we get carving with our selected tool. It's always very important to have a securely fixed piece before you get started. I do go into clamping and fixing your piece of work in much more detail in another video. When you're carving, always try and keep all your soft fleshy parts behind the sharp end of the tool, whether working just by hand in that way or if you're using a mallet. Keep everything behind the sharp end, makes life a lot safer. Don't try and carve towards yourself like that, that could be horrendously dangerous. Also, having a very sharp tool is much safer than having a blunt one. Obviously a lot more force is used if you're pushing a blunt tool through wood, and therefore keeping your tools nice and sharp is quite important from a safety point of view. Now, if you're working away or if you're just moving a gouge or tool around and you accidentally drop it, don't, whatever you do, try and snatch it out of the air to try and save it. Just step back, let it fall. I've found this out the hard way from personal experience. If you try and catch a tool, it can quite easily go horribly wrong. So just let the tool drop. I work on a concrete floor, but I do have a piece of carpet underneath me so that if I do drop a tool, it just falls on the carpet and doesn't get damaged at all. While on the subject of dropping tools, good idea to wear boots or enclosed shoes at the very least, just in case of accident. And while on the subject of clothing as well, try to not wear anything too loose and flappy aroundy. It can get caught on your work and break a delicate sculpture, or it can get dragged into a machine and cause some damage that way. So just bear that in mind. Try and keep clothing as close to the body as possible. Stops it getting snagged on anything that you don't want it to.